little tighter game than you would have liked tonight?
Yeah, obviously don't want to blow a 4-1 lead like that, and it just goes to show how far away we are from being the team that we need to be. You know, it's great to get the 4 points this weekend, but I thought we played some of our worst hockey tonight and let them back into it. We're lucky to get out to the lead that we did with our power play, but we got a long ways to go.
The Hackett situation?
Yeah, same thing. You know, like I told you before, we're going to play the guys who give us the best chance to win, and going into the third, we thought it was Nathan.
What happened? Like, did you tell me? Did he say? Did you ask?
I saw it. I watched the video. Took a penalty again after they scored a goal. We put him back on the power play. Doesn't give us a good chance to be successful.
Did you think of taking him out there or not?
I did, but I want to see it first. I want to see what happened. I didn't want to make a knee-jerk reaction without actually seeing it. I went back and watched the video, and it was easy.
Penalty trouble seems to be playing a factor in most of the game so far. Other than discipline, anything that you can plan on doing to fix that?
Well, hopefully we've started to address it. You know, we're going to take penalties, and there's certain ones that you can take. You can't take penalties out of frustration, and you can't take penalties at certain times of the game. And that seems to be something that we've done, and if it continues, then there's going to be more guys that know.
How do you deal with it happening so soon after the last time it happened? It's very next start. I mean, the mental part of playing goalie is maybe number one in the whole list.
No question. There's a lot of work to be done there. We got to come Monday and be ready to work on it. And a lot of it's the individual. You know, he's got to be ready to make some changes, and hopefully he's ready to do that.
Lewin, though, came in and maybe showed you something there in the third period.
He's great. He's great, and that's a tough situation to come in because they're coming. You know, they smell the blood in the water. It was a tight game going into the third, for their first game of the weekend. We definitely were leaking oil and didn't have a lot of energy left. We'd shorten up the bench, and Nathan was great. He was our backbone there, so we needed it.
So there's no goalie controversy?
No, there isn't, because they both can play. I mean, we know that. Nathan played great last night. We know Matt can play, but we've got to get it straightened around to where whoever's in the net is going to own the net and worry about stopping the puck, and that's it.
We mentioned yesterday that Gauthier Leduc looked like he was kind of coming along in his own zone, and tonight steps up into the play. You mentioned that he was communicating with Zigomanis the whole way down. Just a more confident guy this year? Or?
He seems to have a lot more confidence. You know, I think, you know, his challenge is going to be just the consistency of being able to defend in this league every night. I didn't think he defended probably as well tonight as he had the last couple of games. And, you know, there's a certain level of defense that you have to play, even if you're an offensive defenseman or fancy yourself to be that. And he's got to make sure he's doing that every night. But it was a huge goal. And he's got that kind of ability. He's got game-changing ability. And now it's, again, building up that consistency.
He seemed much more willing to perhaps go or assert himself this year. That maybe not in that, geez, I'm a rookie and I don't want to make a mistake here.
You got to think of where he started, too. I mean, what did he not dress the first 9 games last year? So, you know, that hurts your confidence in terms of what you know you can and can't get away with. And now he knows that he's a guy we rely on. He's on our power play. I don't even think he killed penalties in junior, and he's killing penalties here because that's going to be part of his game. He's got to be well-rounded. You only get 6 defensemen at this level and in the National League, so the guy's got to be able to do a lot of different jobs, and he's got to develop that part. And I think he's committed to it, and he's just got to continue to build on it.
Doesn't hurt to have Sulzer back there.
No, he's pretty good. He's pretty good. And you know, he's a man, and he's played a lot of hockey, and he knows, just like Zigomanis, Ellis, Tardif, Bagnall, they know how to win hockey games. They know how to compete when the pressure's on, and that certainly probably gives them peace of mind as well.
And you talked about transition being an important part of this team. I mean, there's the long outlet that he makes that, you know, that leads to a Zigomanis breakaway, but the winning goal is a short little pass from Sulzer to Veroni that gets a goal.
And that's important too, because I think that sometimes we can overcomplicate things and look for the home run pass every time, when from the back end most of the time all you need is singles hitters. You need guys just to hit it back up the middle, get it to the guy that's in front of you, he gets to the guy in front of him, and we get our feet moving and we go together. There's no extra points for level of difficulty, so we certainly welcome those short passes and quick support plays.
The veteran guys there you mentioned kind of setting the example for how you have to prepare yourself physically for nights back-to-back, especially against the team that you knew was going to come in here and play physical with you?
Yeah, and I think it goes deeper than just, I mean, obviously, you know, guys like Zigomanis and Bagnall and Ellie, they're in top physical condition, but even, you know, the minutes that, not at the veteran level, but Luke Adam and Phil Baroni played tonight were huge for us. I think Timmy Shower's coming. All those guys are, you know, we rely on them to play a lot of different roles and to be strong in those roles, and it plays a huge part of it. You know, your conditioning is going to be huge, and the schedule's only going to get, this is the easiest part of the schedule. It's only going to get crazier when we get into November, and then we end up going overseas, and everything that we're going to be enduring this year. Our conditioning level is going to be huge.
Luke just scores every game now, I guess.
We'll take that. We'll take that. He's, you know,
He's on pace for 70-something, so.
He's shooting the puck. He's shooting the puck, and he's going to the net. He could have had 2 or 3 more tonight. Easy. Could have had 2 or 3 more. I think he would tell you that. You know, he's building his consistency. He's making a lot of strides in his game. He's killing penalties. I mean, he's doing a lot of good things for our team right now.
McGuire prognosis?
It's going to probably 4-6.
Ristolainen is due when?
I haven't
Or not.
talked to anybody, so I have no idea at this point.